Over 10,000 people competed. Of those, 800 signed up for a marathon, including me. Here's how it went down. Gear. Let's talk gear. I brought with me 6 Coca-Cola flavored caffeine gels, plus 1 extra, because why not try a new flavor mid-marathon? I stashed them in my running belt that I scored for free during university. My Garmin watch kept me on track, and I used the Nike app as well, paired with AirPods for tunes or podcast. I didn't bring the AirPods case with me because I wanted to save on weight. Now here's the funny part, I didn't have my running shoes, I left them in Japan and I couldn't afford new ones when I came back. But while visiting a friend, he offered me to sell his Hokas, one size too small, but hey, close enough, right? After trying them, I figured uncomfortable but manageable, so I went with it. I rock my devout hiking shorts, a headband and an oversized Nike tee. Marathon Day Part A. Big mistake right at the start, I didn't warm up. Thought I'd start slow, ease in and be fine. My goal, stick with the 4:30 pacer, meaning a marathon time of 4 hours 30 minutes. But I hate running in packed crowds, so I convinced myself to run a little bit faster than a pacer and that he would catch up with me after I would take my pit stop at the toilet or at the drinking stations. Yeah, bad idea. If you're done some running, you know about a thing called pace, which is how many minutes you spend per kilometer. So when someone says they run a 6:00 pace for the marathon, it means they run 6 minutes per kilometer. And with that you can calculate that they will finish in 4 hours and 13 minutes. The pacer, in order to finish on time, had to run at a 6:24 pace, but I went a little bit faster to 6:10 and run away from him. 4K in, feeling decent, feeling good. I was following a pacer at 4:30, but I sped up a little bit because I wanted to be in front so I can catch a water break or an energy drink break. No, sportsdrikke. So I run a little bit in front. I'm gonna slow down a little bit now and wait for him to catch up. Don't know if that's good. Gonna take one of these now too. Energy jab. Tastes like medicine. 5k in, almost 5k in, feeling alright. Thank you. Round 1 complete, 3 more rounds to go. First 10k flew by. I had some pain in my legs, knee and a blister on my heel, but I have experienced similar things before and I knew that it would go away after some time, and it did. After 10k I felt perfect, keeping what I thought steady 6:10 pace. No pain, heart and lungs working perfectly. Since most of my training up to this date was mostly focused on doing 10k long and 5k speedruns, I knew this would be easy. But today I had to run 42k. I've done 20k once or twice and the longest I've ever run was 30k, but that was a couple of years ago. So I wouldn't count that. So why on earth did I think I could do 42k when the most I've run as a preparation is 10k? Flashback 2 weeks ago. 12 days until I'm running my marathon. I feel really nervous because I feel like I haven't prepared enough. So I wish I had more time, but I did not. But today I'm going to try and run a 5k and set a new PR, personal record, because currently it sits around 25 minutes and I want to get it lower, closer to 20. So let's see how it goes. 11 days until marathon day. Today I am running a recovery run for 45 minutes. My back is a little bit in pain, but hopefully that's alright. 9 days until marathon day. Took a break yesterday because my back was in pain and I need some recovery time. Today I'm doing a recovery run for 25 minutes, starting it easy, and tomorrow we'll pick it up even more. Let's go. 8 days until marathon day. Look what I found, a runner's bag. I've never used one, so this will be a first time. But today I'm doing some speed runs for half an hour. like a fudge legs, so let's see how it goes. I don't really enjoy doing them, but I know they're very beneficial. You just gotta do what you gotta do to get better. 5 days until marathon day. I'm so excited. I was sick for a couple of days, but now I feel much better. And today I'm in another country, another city called Croatia, so I'm gonna go for a run here. Amazing feeling. And it's like 25 degrees something, much warmer than in Norway. 13k in, my feet are not feeling very well. I feel like I'm getting new blisters and the old one is annoying me. Besides that, need to take a toilet break soon, but that will be in like 5k or something. But my lungs and my heart feeling amazing. Yeah. Gel number 2. Oh, it didn't open. What the fuck? Damn, it's delicious. Toilet break done. Feeling better after taking a pause, quick pause, and feeling much lighter and decent. 19k. There are 2 reasons for why I thought I could do it. One is that I've seen some videos where people who have never run before complete a marathon because of a dare or they just wanted to prove a point. Don't know if these videos are true or not. And the second reason is that I believed a lot of it had to do with mental strength, which I thought I had a lot of. And if I just set my mind to it, I could do it. Besides that, aren't humans supposed to be natural runners, since we used to hunt for our food? Obviously, I understand there's a lot of flaws with this logic, and we'll come back to them later in this video. At 20k, I was still in good shape. At some point here, I took off my AirPods because weirdly enough, the sound pressure was starting to irritate me and the audio made me feel less concentrated. Halfway done. 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm feeling so exhausted, but we're halfway. 2 more rounds, 21 kilometers left. My legs are so tired. Oh my god. At this point, my legs are starting to feel heavy and my thighs started aching. Barely manageable. Legs felt so heavy and hard to lift. But I didn't think much of it. I just continued dragging them behind me, putting one foot in front of the other. Little did I know that they would make me almost quit before the finish line. 22k in, another jelly, 3rd jelly I think. Oh my god, my legs. Okay. This is so refreshing, I love it. At around 25k, 5k later, I started slowing down a lot. And this is where my pacer caught up with me. Remember him? When I saw him, I just thought, oh my god, he's running so fast. Is this really the 6:24 pace? Am I that slow? My mind was telling me to let him run past me. It's okay, we can't keep up with him. But I disobeyed my mind and told myself that since this was the initial plan to run with him, I had to pick things up and keep up with him. And I did. It felt amazing. I wasn't dragging my feet anymore or walking, I was running at a good pace and I followed him all the way to 30k. Unfortunately, right after that I hit a wall. After stopping at a drinking station, I couldn't continue. It was impossible to run and I could barely walk. I had to stop and sit. It was scary. I've never run past 30k in my life. This is my first time experiencing this type of pain in my legs. I didn't know if I would be able to stand up after squatting down or if I would suddenly collapse while running. Getting a cramp was also scary. I saw other people get it while running and they would just fall to the side. But I had to finish. Why? Because it was my goal. I still believed I could do it. As long as my legs can move, I will move forward until the finish line, even if I had to walk. Note that my lungs and heart were not complaining at all. Perfect form there. The pace didn't matter anymore. The time didn't matter. Finishing in 4 hours and 30 minutes wasn't the goal anymore. The goal was to get to the finishing line in one piece. I remember hearing somewhere that when you think you're at your full capacity, you still have 40% more to give. That means at 30k I could theoretically still go for 12k more. I walked a lot the last 10k. I didn't want to walk, so I tried getting over into running. Lean forward, get into the running movement. My form was horrible, I knew that. It helped a little bit when the staff motivated me with "Keep your eyes up, come on, just a little bit more." One guy helped me a lot with motivation. He had knee pain, so he walked a couple of minutes with me, and talking with him took my mind off the immense pain in my legs, and I felt like I could run again.
Which I did.
I was honestly amazed that I could run again and not just walk. It got me thinking that it's good that it's just my muscles aching and not something serious like a knee pain, because then I might have quit. I don't want to risk an injury, but honestly I wasn't sure if the pain in my legs was coming from the exhausted muscles or something more serious, but I believed it was the first one. The time was around 4:30 when I was at 37k. There were some other races that started, I think it was 5k and 10k, and they run much faster than me, but I had to tell myself to keep it slow and not pick up the pace. I've been walking a lot. 39k now, 3 more. I've been walking, taking breaks, because after 30k my legs gave up, so I had to take a lot of breaks on the ways, but soon done.
Then I saw the finish line. I actually got cheered on as I reached it, and when I passed it, I couldn't believe it. Like, was I actually done? Or did I forget to run one more lap? I checked my watch. I'm like, am I done? Is this real? Is someone going to come up with me and disqualify me for doing something wrong? Maybe I ran somewhere wrong or took a shortcut by mistake, because the last 10 to 15k felt so heavy and my mind wasn't always present in the moment. But everything was fine, I got a medal and walked off to somewhere to sit.
I can do a marathon. A lot of people can, maybe including you, but few people can do it correctly in a way that's not harming themselves. There's a much higher risk of getting an injury if you're not properly prepared. I was lucky and didn't get any, but my luck won't always be there. Make a training plan, start as early as possible, and be consistent. Consistency is key. Nutrition is more important than you think, so check that out and read up on how to prepare correctly. What to eat before, during and after your exercises and your races. Same is with stretching. Never underestimate stretching. Stay safe. I wouldn't continue after 30k if there were nobody around me to help in case something went wrong. Have fun and relax. Set realistic goals and adapt on the way. My goal changed from 4 hours the day before to 4 hours and 30 minutes at the beginning of the run, because I told myself I have to be more realistic with my expectations. And by the midpoint, as you already know, it changed again to I just want to get to the finish line. And lastly, find people who can support you. And you should try supporting others. Before you leave, I noticed that a lot of you are not subscribed, so it would make me very happy if you did. Okay, thank you for watching, bye! Oh my god, it's so cold, it's like 10 degrees. It means at 30k I theoretically get... Now I need to balance on this rock while talking and fixing my hair. It means at 30k I could theoretically